Here we are. We're in it's a place called the Palisades in Utah. Oh, check it out. You think we've been traveling a little bit? We got splattered by bugs. I guess we killed a few mosquitoes. Just covered. But anyway, we'll deal with that later. We're not done getting splattered with bugs. I wanted to do this video because I wanted to show you this place. It's like got an RV park, and then there's a lake down there, and then further down that there's multi-million-dollar houses going up, and then there's a golf course right here. Well, when I was a younger man, I knew a sheep herder. His name was J.R. Christensen. And I had the intent to make millions of dollars when I was younger. But, I didn't know anything about the Warrior's Way or anything like that, what intent really was, and what a cubic centimeter of chance was. So I wanted to talk today about your cubic centimeter of chance and how you should be aware of it and maybe take it, because JR offered me this whole property for cheap. It wasn't that cheap, but it was cheap compared to what's going on here now. This RV park, it's actually now a state park, is full, and they're collecting $45 a night, and there's like 100 plus sites. Plus, there's a golf course. So, and multi-million-dollar houses. See, sheep herders were granted all this property by the government, to graze sheep. So he had all this property, and he needed money. He's short on money, but he had plenty of land. And he
Nope, you cannot have that. Go, guys, go.
Well, they want to chase chipmunks. They're not going to catch it. See, anyway, it's beautiful here. And I knew I should have bought that back then, but I didn't do it. So it didn't take my cubic centimeter of chance. And look, we would have been here doing this. It would have been ours. Would have supplied the family for generations to come income. But we didn't take that cubic centimeter of chance when we should have. So I wanted to talk to you about that, because you have to be aware of it. Yes, there's squirrels on the golf course, and he is active. Boy, he wants to go chase those squirrels. What a beautiful golf course. Wish I had some golf clubs. We could have been golfing and fishing the rest of our lives or something. But not that that's my intent to do, but I did want to make a bunch of money. This seems like a pretty decent place. We're just going on our morning walk. Kind of lazy today, slept in. But I wanted to talk to you about that. It comes down to awareness. When is the universe winking at you, saying this is your cubic centimeter of chance? Not that there won't be other ones, but it's rather about your awareness of when that chance comes along, and whether or not you have unbending intent to make something happen. Unbending intent is another conversation altogether. Because once you set your intent, and all that is really, you have to make a decision. When you make a decision, you have to follow through on it. Have unbending intent. Now, how do I get from here over to there? I guess there's a gate. Come on. So, what a beautiful place. And when I was down here when I was a younger man, there was nothing here. It was just barely starting to get developed. And Jared was doing it, but he was running out of money. I guess he must have found the money. Dr. Stanford probably funded him. But anyway, I just wanted to talk to you about that because, you know, I'm kind of kicking myself for not put my dollars in on this project. It's a beautiful project, and there's a ton of people here, so it's making a ton of money. So, you know, state owned, so it must have sold out to the state, and that's okay, whatever. JR has to do what JR has to do. But I didn't take my cubic centimeter of chance and kind of kicking myself for it. So, you know, you have a decision. You got to be aware of when the opportunities come to you. I haven't seen JR for 25 years, 30 years, maybe 35. And, you know, where are you going, Wawa?
Hey. Come here. Wait, well, pick her up.
Look, there's other little ones. I know, so it's beautiful here. Dogs bark. It's a state park. And so we're just, you know, there's a ton of RVs here.
Oh, honey,
Hmm?
different bag.
Mm-hmm.
Bag.
Yes, just a second. Okay,
Sorry.
we got Wawa.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I'll just carry it for a second. You have to pick it up. It's right there in front of you. To the right. To the right. So anyway, we're just gonna go down by the lake and have a stroll. And let these guys do their business. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. You have to. It's a matter of awareness. If I could have seen, like I saw before, now I can see now after the trainings and practice. It took a lot of years on the Warrior Path to get clear on what these things were, these distinctions are, and how to use them in your life, and how to make a difference. So, I mean, I do have another opportunity, which I'm going to take full advantage of. And it's just my own creation. But once you make your intent and you have enough personal power, you'll be surprised at how fast this cubic centimeter of chance will manifest itself. But you have to be ready to seize it. The warrior's way is about action, not thinking about doing it. It's about taking action. So I'm going to leave you with this video. I hope everybody gained some insight. And look at what, because there was nothing here, nothing. And look at what my inaction did, made me lose out on. So just keep that in mind. You know, what are you out to do? What are you out to create? And get clear on what you want, and then be ready to seize your cubic centimeter of chance when it comes along. You have to take action. It's all about action. And when you run into a roadblock, well, this is another video too. Warrior doesn't whine about it or cry about it. It just jumps over it. You got to take action. It's all about action. If you get stuck in your head, wondering all sorts of things, and you know what they are. So everybody does it. So no dogs on the swimming beach. Look how clear the water is too. And there's little fish in there. And look at this guy. He takes. See, look at the dog. Even he knows he takes action. He intended to go for a walk and get a drink and dunk himself to stay cool. Guess what? He found a lake. And guess what he did? He jumped in it. So anyway, it's too late. I guess we have our dogs on the beach. Oh, you got a buddy. Anyway, that's what I'm leaving with you today. And I hope you take advantage of that. I hope it helps some people.
I'm looking for somebody. I'm reading the sign.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's very active.